What's up everyone, welcome back to another Reverse 1999 video. Today I'm going to be covering a post made by HeathSI on Reddit about the upcoming UTTU event. This will give you guys some insight on the best ways to traverse through the event without wasting your stamina, wasting your attempts on the stages, and going for things that you don't necessarily need. This is going to explain all that. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So like I said, this is going to be the upcoming event that's coming in 2 days once Pickles drops. It's the UTTU event. So the main gimmick of this, if y'all watched the videos before, you'll know that it's these special cards that you can unlock. Every character can equip 2 of them, and then you have one special card that can equip to Vertin, and they give you like certain buffs and certain just additives to the game that just power up your team for that fight, or for the fights, the UTTU event. So the main gimmick of the event will be cards exclusive to this type of event. You can equip cards on your characters to have buffs. For example, you can start a fight with +5 Moxie or heal an entire party when casting 2-star spells. Basically, the buffs are huge. They're big, major buffs, so these cards you want to min-max them while using them. Cards are exclusive to this event and will disappear after it's over. You do not get anything for collecting them all, so don't really bother. Find some cards with good buffs and use those. So a lot of people who are like collectors for certain events, you don't have to do this. And the reason being is because you have certain limited amount of attempts at certain stages that give you buffs and bonus cards at higher rarity. So if you waste those attempts, then you're losing out on getting the higher rarity ones. So it's not good to collect all the lower ones if you can progress through the event without having to get those. So cards will have different rarities. Like I said, the highest one is Fame. Fame will have the word on the actual card itself. That way you don't miss it when you're going for those. Higher rarities give better buffs, so it's no real point, like I said, to go ahead and grab the lower ones. Cards drop from special farming stages. You will get limited attempts to clear these daily. The drop rates get better the farther you are in the main challenge. So if you want to mid-max the strategy to get as far in the challenge as possible, then farm the cards. That way you don't lose a lot of attempts. So like I was saying, is that there's certain attempts on each of the stages. You clear everything once as far as you can possibly get, and then you go back to those stages that you've unlocked better drop rates and higher rarities for the cards that you want, and you go after those once you've cleared as far as you can go to get better drop rates on it. Some of the achievements in the event will reward you with the blank card. You can complete the challenge, but you may want to keep from claiming it immediately, especially if you have no idea what the card you want to have. Keeping a mission like this may help you later when you're struggling on a stage and want to get a specific card for an edge. So the blank cards, I'm assuming what he was saying is that it allows you to turn it into any of the buffs. From his insight, it's better to get as far as you can until you hit a roadblock, because there may be a specific buff that you haven't gotten yet that it's worth turning that blank card into. For example, if the fight you're going into, you would do very well, obviously, if you had all 3 of your ultimates right off on the first turn. So getting that +5 Moxie at start is very good. Then again, it could be a level that you don't really necessarily need to start with all 5 ultimates or 3 ultimates, because you're not going to just one-shot them. It may be a sustaining stage. So healing the entire party with 2-star incantations may be the buff that you want to go with for that. So just be patient, play through as far as you can get, and then mid-max the cards and everything that you have. Last but not least, or 2 more things, you will be able to equip 1 special card on Vertin. These you get just by clearing the event stages. They do not drop. These are the best cards with the highest stats. Like, for example, it gives you +1 action every other turn. So you get an extra time to make an attack every other turn. That's huge for ramp teams and high DPS and burst damage and stuff. Last thing, some of the farming stages will have a red or green star next to them. If you see those, take them. Green stars give you more drops and red stars give you a blank card. You do receive this reward only if you clear the stage with special conditions. For example, don't use debuffs, use an ultimate on last attack, use a 2-star incantation or 3-star incantation to finish the last enemy, stuff like that. if you get into a situation where you're going to beat the stage, but you're not going to meet the requirements of passing it for the special conditions, the best thing to do is reset it, because resetting it doesn't consume an attempt. If you finish it and you beat it, but you didn't do the special conditions, then you're consuming an attempt on that stage. Best thing to do is just reset it, refresh your stealth, get back in there, and just knock it out fully that next time. So I'm going to go ahead and link his YouTube video and his Reddit name down below. I did check his YouTube to see if he was already creating a video that was going around this, but it looks like his videos are more just physical gameplay, so that way you can visualize and see the event and everything. Other than that, thank you guys for stopping by. I can't wait to see y'all in the next video, and don't forget to leave a subscribe.